Okay, I am here with Action Coach Lucas. Thank you for taking a moment to speak with me, sir.
Pleasure.
So tell me a little bit about how you became an Action Coach.
I was looking for a way that I could help business owners expand their businesses, having worked in a business that grew really rapidly for quite a few years, and then I happened upon Action Coach and thought it was a bit too good to be true, to be honest with you. But ultimately, when I looked into it, I realised it was an organisation that really could help people, and I thought that's the sort of organisation I'd like to be part of, and that's exactly what it's turned out to be. So it's been a great journey.
Fantastic. And I'm sorry, how long have you been an Action Coach?
Well, I've been 6 years now in Action Coach.
6 years. Excellent, excellent. So just kind of give me a brief sort of overview of your experience over the last week.
The last week has been pretty tough, actually. And I mean that in an enjoyable way, obviously. The reason it's been tough is because it's really been challenging myself and my clients to think strategically rather than tactically, and that has been a bit of a revelation, because previously, whenever we've sat down, we've really been thinking about what's the next thing we got to do, what's the next thing we got to do to get where we want to get to. But actually, this whole process has reverse engineered us from where we actually want to be back to today, and breaking down what we then need to do. So it's almost thinking backwards, and it's been challenging because we're so used to thinking forwards, quite frankly.
Yeah. So if you had any sort of advice to offer to anybody, business owner or what have you, who was considering something like this sort of level, this level of planning and whatnot, what kind of advice would you offer them?
I think I'd say to them, just be as clear in your own mind as you can be about ultimately what you want to have built in, say, 5 or 10 years' time. And as long as you've got a handle on that, maybe just a small paragraph that vividly explains what that looks like, you'd be okay, and you'd get tremendous value out of coming to something like this. Because going back to that point about thinking backwards rather than forwards, you can reverse engineer from a position of understanding where you are. But the funny thing is, over this week, our view of what is possible in 5 or 10 years has dramatically shifted. So now that vivid vision that I'd suggest someone got on paper for us is different to the one that we had at the beginning of the week, and it's created a lot more excitement, a lot more momentum. And I'm here talking to you, but the guys are up there in the conference facility writing a great big list of a couple of hundred things that need to be addressed. So from a coach's perspective, it's brilliant, because it's just provided a blueprint for what we're going to be doing over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, to get them what they want to get. And at the end of the day, being a coach is about one thing only: helping your client actually get the result that they want to get, big or small.
Excellent. That's some excellent advice. So, well, Coach Lucas, thank you for taking a moment to speak with me. And one last question. Did you have any clients here today, actually?
Yes, I've got a team of clients that are up there.
Oh, okay.
And they've been here all week, and tonight they're looking forward to taking in a show in Vegas and maybe letting their mind rest a little bit, so they're ready to get going again tomorrow when they fly back to the UK.
Fantastic. Well, Lucas, thank you so much again. Thank you so much.